Today we're going to talk about the new documentary series on Netflix, Fear City, New York versus the Mafia. So let's get started. Hey everybody, my name is Justin. I love to watch movies. If you guys love to watch movies too, you guys are in the right spot. Make sure to hit that subscribe button down below and click that bell notification for more up and coming videos. Throughout the 1970s and 80s, the five families of the New York Mafia held a powerful and seemingly insurmountable grip on the city. This documentary captures the history-making organized crime investigation and prosecution case brought against New York's most formidable mob bosses. This is a limited series. When I say limited, it is very, very limited. Only 3 episodes for this documentary series, but each episode is about an hour long, and it packs a punch for each episode. Throughout this, you get interviews with law enforcement officials, ex-mafia associates, and others. You have recordings, new footage, reenactments to kind of all tell what was happening in the 70s and 80s with the Mafia and how people were investigating them and trying to put them behind bars. There are several times where the law enforcement are bugging the Mafia. They're putting in audio devices in televisions, cars, phones, and at times with these reenactments, with the score as well, it's very intense to see how they kind of were trying to wiggle their way into the Mafia's household to put in audio devices, like tampering with the TV so they can come in, put in the audio device, and have it right there. So I found those moments, especially within the first and second episode of this series. I can't imagine what it would actually be like in person watching that unfold right in front of you. But I think the documentary series is their best to have the reenactment kind of match the intensity of those moments while they were right in front of the Mafia right there. It's crazy. The Mafia had control of unions, high-rise constructions, industries with billions of dollars. It was interesting to see all the things the Mafia had their hand in and how big this organized crime was and what the law enforcement were doing to try to have evidence to put these people away. There was one crazy scene towards the end of this series, and I can't believe this actually happened. I don't want to spoil it too much, but it's something that's already happened. But spoiler for anybody who has not read into the story or doesn't want to know much about it, is that they were getting very close to have evidence and arrest the 5 big boss members of the families. And the news had got information about it and were going to put it on the evening news that the police were going to come and arrest them. So they had to up the speed of arresting the crime bosses before they watched the news because they would flee. I thought that was absolutely crazy that the news station could actually do that, and it just added another intense level to that part of the documentary series to see the law enforcement go to the different houses, take them in, and have our jury and have our case. I found the whole series from beginning to end, like I said, it's only 3 episodes long, so there's not a lot of episodes, but it utilizes its moments very well with reenactments, interviews, footage. We actually have audio footage as well. It's all just very bizarre and mind-blowing that all these things happened, and it was over a span of several years actually. So they capture a lot within here, and they do a lot, and I was really impressed with the way they handled the reenactments and the level of intensity that they were able to bring to certain scenes. You were able to feel that this was very important for them to do, and they were risking their lives to put audio devices in phones and car heaters and TVs as well. I really like how that reenactment was able to capture that intensity. So overall, this documentary series was interesting. There's a lot of information in here, and it utilizes every single moment very well. I'm going to go ahead and give Fear City, New York versus the Mafia a B+. Thank you guys for my review for the new documentary series, Fear City, New York versus the Mafia. Let me know what you thought about the series in the comment section down below. Stay tuned for more up-and-coming Netflix content. My name is Just Watch Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.